Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. It is Monday. It's the first Monday of the first week of my decluttering series. I will be decluttering fabric scraps from my fabric scraps table. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, go watch the video down below. I explain to you what my mission is, and I am going to see it through until the whole table of hot mess fabric is sorted, organized, and I will start putting it to good use. I'm going to be starting with this box. This box was supposed to be mostly for strips like this that are not wide enough to use for my 5-inch squares that I cut for my sales. And what I was doing is taking those and cutting them to whatever sizes I could, depending on the width, and putting those as my 8 scrappy pre-cuts for my penny auctions. Now, however, I also do 2-inch squares, so some of these strips can be used for that. No matter what, I need to start sorting fabrics like this that I can have for penny auctions, because penny auctions are no fun to do if I don't have enough stuff available. I don't like to be cutting right before I do that, so I need a whole box of things cut so I can have auctions. So that's the mission for this box, and what I'm going to do is set my timer for 10 minutes. I will be speeding up that footage, and I will stop it anytime if I get interrupted by my mother or whatever, or if I feel the need, the desperate need to tell you something about the fabric. So you're gonna watch that right now. The phone rang, so I stopped my timer. I have this box empty now, so I guess, and I'm surprised, I didn't know that that would go so quick. I still have 5 minutes left, a little over 5 minutes left. What I did is, I have a couple of piles here off camera. This is all like an instant, I don't know what to do with this yet pile, because there's just so many odd things that got in this box, like that. It's just different fabrics. I have like India cotton. I have various, strips that need to be fussy cut. I also had a lot of Christmas. And right now I just don't feel like doing Christmas. I will start that up again, at least in July, for Christmas in July. But I may do it sooner because I have a lot. So this is mainly what I'm after. I have one odd piece of flannel. I think I'll put that in the I don't know yet, because I don't think I'm going to have a lot of flannel scraps, and when I do, I can sort those. I got interrupted by the phone again, so I am back once again. I don't know why I have these pieces that are not the full width of the fabric. I don't remember what would have made me have this. I love it. So this is the stuff I'm looking for right now, not even necessarily the novelty, because I need a lot of the novelty, and I'll have a lot more coming because I bought another shitload of novelty prints, and I can do like a whole batch of penny auctions of just novelties or whatever. I don't know. So I guess what I'm going to have to do at this point is pull out another box and just keep sorting, and then I guess the, stuff that I'll be using, cutting for penny auctions, can go back in here. And, tonight I will spend time cutting for my penny auctions. So excited. Batiks there. All right, let me just get some more stuff. Let's start on this box, because this is the box I like for when I have my penny auctions all cut, because it's wider, bigger, and not as deep. But I have to get rid of the stuff in here. And I know I have a lot of Christmas that I have to put aside. So timer is going on, and let's get started. I have to go get more. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed right now, because now I'm starting to get into boxes that are all just a whole bunch of different shit, and it's just making me very anxious. I don't know how to deal with all this. Calming down. All right, I did bring this here. Now, I told you about this, and I'm going to commit right now to doing a project with this within 2 weeks, or it has to either be just tossed, or I could put it up for a penny auction in case somebody would want this. It has to be done in 2 weeks. So let me get a bag, and I have to figure out when 2 weeks is. I don't even really know what day it is. Hang on. I think 2 weeks is like February 10. So I'm going to put a little sticker here, and I'm just going to bag this. I'm going to be excited about this because it's going to make me want to do something. I just had it in my head that I was going to try to use these scraps from a quilt that I had made, homespun in muslin. I'll link down below to that. So there, I have a project. If I don't do it, then after February 10, I have to do something else with this. I am going to just start putting these things back in one of these boxes, and I'm just going to keep sorting. I turned my timer on and I just started boxing this stuff that all needs to be cut, but I forgot to turn the camera on. So see how this is going to go? And I'm already taking too long. This is supposed to be a quick video, and this is just day one. So the rest of the days when I sort, that's mostly what you're going to see. Like I said, I'm just putting things, oh no, these don't go in here. This is only stuff that needs to be cut. Okay, I think I'm done with this for now. Now the Christmas things that are pre-cut, I'm going to put those aside. Those will have to go in a different box. Okay, the novelties goes in the other box. Look, I'm going to throw this away. Should I? It'll go into the trash pile that never actually gets thrown away. And Christmas, fall, oh yeah, that goes over there. So what do I have? Gee whiz. I have these guys. That's Christmas. Okay, I can put these here in this box. Oh yeah, timer has to go on. Hang on. My timer rang. Thank goodness, because I'm a hot mess right now. I feel like I just don't know what I'm doing. I know that sorting isn't as satisfying as actually depleting this pile, but I'm done for now. I ended up finding this box for the things that I just don't know what to do with yet. This box is for the Christmas that are already pre-cut. That will go into a bigger box when I put fabric. Like I have a lot of Christmas panels and things that I bought. And then I'm just going to finish by just putting these in their proper place. These are things that have to be cut in that box. I don't really have a box yet for the motifs and things. I'll go get one real quick. That's how I'll wrap this up. These are going to go into the I don't know yet. And this is all stuff that I didn't really get to sort yet. And I guess I'll have a box for these things. I don't know. I don't know if I enjoyed this. I know it's not a lot like some people have. Oh my God, go check out my friend Leah's destashing that she's doing. You want to see a lot of fabric? It makes me feel better that I have just this. All right, I'm going to end this one for now, and for the rest of the week, I hope to just show you what I'm sorting. I don't think it's going to take a whole long time to sort that table. I think the part that's going to take long is when I do the actual cutting, and I wasn't planning on doing that on camera, but I may do some. I may do some and just chat with you guys when I do that now and then. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. It is Tuesday. I am going to start sorting this box because it also has a lot of quilt cottons that I would like to pull out for my penny auctions, especially now that I cut 2-inch strips to cut 2-inch squares. I might find a lot of treasures in here. You can see this is, pretty full. The box goes to here, but the pile goes to way up here. And I'm setting my timer for 10 minutes. It is Wednesday and I am back. All the stuff you saw me sort yesterday has all been put into its place. I'm excited about this. I'm going to be working still on the same box because you can tell I still have a lot. This box is going slower. Timer is on. I still have about 5 minutes left, but look, the box is bagged stuff. I forgot that I used to sort everything just as a way to make it easier to do my crumb quilt scraps, penny auctions. What I have to do now, because I have so much of this, I have to start selling this stuff on eBay again. The only reason I ever stopped is because I couldn't get to this stuff, you know, to the point where I forgot that I had so much stuff like this. I'm kind of torn as to how I want to proceed. This box is too small. What I'm thinking is almost everything here is going to go into the I need to sell this on eBay box, which is now my mother's incontinence product box because it's a bigger box. I love these boxes because they have the little handles on the side. I'm going to set the timer. I'm going to move all these bags into the bigger box, and I'll bag this stuff, and let's just do it. I still have some time. This smaller box is empty, and that can go back on my table, so when I cut, more new stuff can go in there that needs to be sold before it becomes a hot mess. So what I'm going to do to spend the rest of my almost 3 minutes is I'm just going to go through this, start to go through this. I have a lot of salvages. I want to sort those, so let's just go. That timer scared the shit out of me. Oh my God. That's it, time is up. I didn't sort this, that's going back. And I will just put these things in their proper place. They all have a home, and I'll be back tomorrow. It is Thursday. I am back, and I'd like to get these trays off my table. What I hate about these the most is there's so many different things in there that I know I might have a hard time deciding where everything goes, but it must be done. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be very happy to free up the boxes. Ooh, look. Oh, great. There's more under there. I don't know. I always have what I think is a good idea. I mean, look at this. This is nuts. Definitely, I think I'll be starting a crumb quilt pile, and that's just got to make its way to eBay. It just has to. All right, setting my timer, and let me get started. What could I have been thinking? Why would I have these little pieces in a bag like this? I don't know. I'm deeply concerned about my mental state. I don't understand. I don't know. But I will say that somewhere I have a bag filled with pieces, probably even smaller than that, because I had an idea and I never did it. I think that's in my crumb quilt box that I have somewhere. All right, back to sorting. Oh, and these little pieces, yeah, that's going to go in the trash. That will not get thrown away. So these things are good for doing the quilt blocks with the iron-on fusible that I like to use, and you know, it just adds color to the blocks. Oh my God. Let's continue. This session was very stressful. It just was. And I have a lot of piles you can't see way off the table here. And I will put them all someplace. A couple of the piles are easy. Like this is, you know, from various tutorials that I did. And this is what I have left. So this could get cut for penny auctions or just put in a pile of, you know, fabrics that I can use for tutorials. And then I have a lot of these. I have a whole big box. These are the stringy pieces of batiks that are really good for craft rope. I have to do an auction for that. And I've been pulling out salvages. This box is all batiks, and I have a lot more to go through. And what I'm going to do is, this is Thursday, so tomorrow will be the last session for this episode, and I'd like to have at least one penny auction of batiks ready. So as you're watching this, there should be a penny auction up for grabs, and the link will be down below. All right, I have a headache from this. I had a hard time. I didn't like doing this. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. I am back. Today is Friday, the last day for sorting until Monday. This session will mean that I've done 50 minutes this week, 10 minutes, 5 days per week. I'm going to sort, and then when my time runs out, I'll show you the table. Looks much better. I'm going to start with this. This is where I believe I left off last time, and then I pulled this box off the table, and I can continue with that after. So I guess that's it. I think that's all I wanted to tell you. So let me just start sorting. I just paused the timer. This is something I'm putting up for auction soon. I mean, maybe not this whole batch because it's a penny auction. And I don't want to pay, you know, $5 to ship something if it doesn't get more than 50 cents. So I like to do smaller things. And this is Batik Salvages. Oh, that one got out of the bag. So instead of sending this off to a different box, I'm going to just put this in the box where I have things ready for auction. So now I'm going to start picking through this stuff. A lot of this is, well, at least, you know, it was a lot of panels. Look, I'm going to have Halloween, things that I didn't even get around to for the last Halloween, and a lot of Christmas, things like that. So I'll be glad to see what I have, and I'll be starting all that, like, holiday stuff this summer, if not sooner. All right, timer is going back on. My time is up. You can't see all my piles, but I have a lot of different piles for a lot of different things. For instance, this is going to go in the bag with the Batik Salvages. This is going into the box that has those kind of strips. This goes into the box that has 9-inch salvages. And on and on and on. This is stuff that is all holiday, or no, not that. And that's just going to go on the chair that currently holds all my Christmas stuff. And that, you know, there's Halloween, there's Thanksgiving, there's Christmas in this. And I still have all this in the box. So we'll start with this next week. But let me put all this away and then let me show you the table. This is what it looks like after 50 minutes. This box, everything has been sorted. This is all stuff that has to be cut for penny auctions. Actually, this stuff belongs in this box. This is the stuff that's ready for penny auctions. I'm going to put this in the cutting because I have to still go through that and, you know, just see what I want. And but this stuff is already cut. I did get to cut some things. These are the little free gifts I give for when people become a patron or a YouTube member. This here is what I have left to go through. Everything else I've been, you know, I have sorted. I still want to go through my little caddy too. This box, I changed the box. This one has a smaller base, doesn't take up as much room. These are different kinds of panels for penny auctions that I have to cut. When they're cut, they go into this box. The Christmas stuff is in another place. And then this is a bag of bags that I never found. So I don't want to take new bags. It's just to sort fabric, so I need to use those bags. So I think I did a pretty good job for 50 minutes. Now, of course, A lot of stuff found its way to this mess. And, you know, some of these boxes have yardage, you know, that I sell. But like on that table, you can see I started sorting salvages and different things, and they are overflowing. So I have to start selling those. But we might be able to just grab a box, and, you know, sometimes I can just do that while on camera, chat with you guys. It'll all get done. But I'm happy so far with this, and I'm going to start doing some penny auctions to move some of this stuff. So come back next week for week number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!